Hey everybody, just gonna make a video about mail-in voting, or absentee voting. It's making its round in the news a lot, and it's strange that it is. Because if you go to most states' websites, I haven't gone to all 50, I know that if you go to quite a few of them, you can find the details for how you fill out and become an absentee ballot. You can get one, which 90% of people can actually qualify for. Now, there's a lot of stipulations. You have disabilities, or you're working. You are detained and you cannot get away. In other words, you have kids that you're watching, or something similar to that. You know that you're not going to be able to make it to a polling place within the hours of the time that they vote. Truly, absentee voting is very simple and easy to do. And especially with the whole pandemic going on, it makes it really easy for people to use that to say, yeah, I don't feel comfortable going in and voting, which you all should be voting in every election that you know about. And if you don't know about all the elections, then you should do your best to find out, because you can really affect change more at your local level, in other words, at your city level and at your county level, than you can at your state or at the federal level. Because then you can actually go and meet your politicians, because they're not in Washington, D.C. They're in your local area. You can talk to them. You can go to city council meetings. You can find out what's going on. And we all definitely don't do this enough. I know I don't do it enough. So I'm not trying to scold everybody like, oh, you should go do this because I do it every day. No, I don't. But it's just pretty easy to find it. It takes about 10 minutes or less to find out what your state guidelines are. You should all know, if you're watching this video, what state you're in, what state you have you're a citizen of. If you're not sure, then there's some other problems there, and there's quite a few ways that you can do the absentee. Some states require you to do it between 11 days and sooner. I think Arizona's about 11 days roughly before the voting that you have to fill out an absentee ballot for, and then there's other states that you have to do it about the 20th of October of that year beforehand. But you can go and find it from your state. It's pretty easy to go do. It's not difficult. We all should definitely, again, remember, we should all be voting in these. If you're not going to vote, then you really shouldn't complain as much, because then you can actually help affect change in your area. You can help where the taxes go, where the taxes don't go, if your schools are getting funded well, if your schools aren't getting funded well, and if the people that you're putting in office aren't doing what yourself and the rest of the city wants, then you can go to vote them out. And if nobody's going for and saying what you would like to hear or making the changes, then run against them. And you can put a little R next to your name, or a D next to your name, or an I, or whatever other little letter you want to put next to your name. But it's going out and talking to people that help make more changes, not just by clacking away at a keyboard and going after it. Trying to educate yourself as best you can, especially now with the pandemic going on. That pretty sure it's going on. I think there are still some fringes out there that say there's no pandemic going on, but then there are also fringe people out there saying the earth is flat. You people are ridiculous. But I have looked at the information of it, and it's bonkers. It's crazy. It is. It's good for a sci-fi read if you want to, but yeah, it's easy to get an absentee ballot. Like I said earlier, the majority of everybody qualifies for them. Especially with the pandemic going on, it's easy to qualify for them. And you shouldn't go and insult people if they do or do not want to go to a polling place to vote. The other nice thing about an absentee ballot is you normally get information on what's going to be on the ballot. So you get information that is what you're going to be voting on for different laws and the politicians that are up there, so that you can actually have a better idea of what will be on the ballot. So anyways, this is just me using my voice. You guys all take care. All right, much love out there. All right, bye.